In life, there's only one factor you can control, and one that controls you if you let it. It's your thoughts. Every day, you're thinking. Like, everyone just naturally think because we have a brain. And I feel like we let it, like, really, the fact that our thoughts control us, we let it, like, slip by and we just don't really talk about it. We all know the tale of it's an old, like, saying, like, or story about how there's two wolves in your mind, a black and a white one, and both are starving. The white one represents like peace, whatever. The black one represents like negativity, whatever. Whichever one you feed is who has power. And we all know it's a metaphor for your mind. Like, whatever thoughts in your head you have that you feed is what have power. And this is actually proven true because there's two parts of your mind, which we're gonna talk about one today: conscious and subconscious. Your subconscious mind is basically like the one that really, if conscious mind tells your mind and your body to do something, subconscious is the one who carries it out. And it stores things like memories, emotions. Like, for example, if you play a song that you like, and if you have a song that you like and you hear it, your subconscious is already telling your brain like to tap its feet because it's like that song. It'll release probably like dopamine because it has like good emotions with that song. The thing about the subconscious mind is, though, it doesn't know the difference between the truth and the lie. It doesn't know. And that is bad when you don't realize it and you feed into negativity, because we know it's easier to feed into negativity more than positivity. That's why there's that quote where it's very like crowded at the bottom and lonely at the top, because people love misery. Actually, people subscribe to that. Like, people, of course, I feel like it's so obvious, like, people want positive, want all the good things, but people actually love basking in memory. A lot of people who are quote unquote at the bottom, one thing I like about being a bottom is to complain instead of actually working more and working towards better. They sit and complain and like to complain with others. People like misery. That's why there's company and like misery and company, or I don't even know what that quote is, but it's company and misery or something like that. People like that. Negativity is such, like, it's subscribable, but it's more popular than positivity. Like, it's more socially acceptable to be negative than positive. And you can see it anywhere, headlines, whatever. Like, people are subscribing more to that, and it gets more clicks, but attention. You can see it in music, you can see it in literature, you can see it in movies, whatever. People are more tuned to click in and tune into something that's negative, promotes negativity for whatever reason, I don't know, but that's how people are attracted to. And the same thing with your mind. You give negative thoughts more power. They feel more powerful when you think about them. If you wake up, look in the mirror, I have a problem with this. Wake up, look in the mirror, be like, you ugly as hell. You just look in the mirror thinking that shit, and then it's in your mind. You keep saying it, your mind believes it. It really, like, your subconscious mind can't tell the difference between the truth and the lie. So now every time you go in the mirror, you think you ugly, even though you're not even ugly, bro. You just you at the end of the day. But that's what you're feeding your mind. If you look in the mirror every day and say you cute or you look good today, and you keep saying it, your mind is naturally gonna just believe that, because it can only believe what you tell it. It's two sides of that, bro. When you don't know that and you feed in constant negativity, then you wonder why you really hate yourself. And I done been through that too. You really wonder why, like, all that stuff is. You just hate yourself because you keep feeding your mind negativity. You're literally killing yourself from your mind, because it's just gonna believe whatever you tell it. Now, looking in the mirror every time is it's a bad memory. So every time you look in the mirror, you automatically get sad or mad because you're thinking that you're ugly. But you can always flip the script because it's your mind, it's your life at the end of the day. I'm going to talk about this further on because I really want to get to that element of just belief and thinking. But, bro, it's your mind at the end of the day, so you can flip it around anytime, bro. You can flip the script. Start feeding your mind positivity, bro. And this is the last thing I'm going to say for this video, because I ain't going to drag it out. I'm not going to add no music or nothing to this video. If you can do one thing in your life to switch it up, bro, feed your mind positivity and catch yourself being negative, bro. That's all I want you to do. Feed your mind positivity and catch yourself being negative, man. In the morning, wake up, say something good about yourself. Random times out the day, say something good about yourself. When you start to get too negative and you start to see that creeping in, just stop it right there, bro. I'm still working on this myself, but can do it. Like, it's definitely a change, bro. I can definitely feel it, like, how I think. You can rewire your brain to really serve you. I feel like a lot of us, our brain are at the point where it's not serving us at all half the time. It's literally just going against us. But you don't have to let it be like that. It's all to what you created, bro. You can recreate, you can rewire your brain. That's it, though, bro. You are your thoughts, bro. Don't let it get too complicated. You can stop at any time, and it's repetition. The subconscious mind is fed through repetition, bro. So keep saying good things. Don't just say one morning say I look good and never say nothing again, bro. You gotta keep feeding it because you've been feeding all this negativity. You gotta start feeding it positivity, bro. You gotta switch his diet. You've been feeding it all junk food and you wonder why it's not doing shit. When you eat all junk food all day, you can't do shit. But then when you switch your diet, it doesn't just change right away because your body's used to the junk food. You have to let it, you have to keep repeatedly eating healthy food. So your brain is just like that. It's just feeding. Like, the thoughts is what feed it. That's it though, y'all. I just got out of school, bro. I just want to say that video. I'm gonna catch y'all boys later. Love y'all.